getting back to work with this team, and how much further along are y'all, especially on the defensive end, than you were a year ago?
I think we're making pretty good strides. I've been learning to use our practices to look at not like how bad our practice was or if it was good or bad, but how long we have really good streaks in practice or how long we go for um, in up and downs without like turnovers or like without talking or having just bad habits. So I'm ecstatic to get back here and play with the team and the newcomers that are coming in or that came in are doing really well. They're picking up on things and habits that we've been setting for them. So excuse me, sorry.
Yeah. So have those stretches gotten further apart?
Yeah, and we've been going longer. We've been going longer. We're playing good basketball. We've been going for longer stretches of reading and setting and using screens and talking to each other and even just being able to get like 3, 4 stops in a row.
I remember you said you were specifically really excited about the trip. What did you think of that and the experience of all that?
The French trip.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. It was fun. It was a great experience. And for me, it took 5 years for me to get a foreign trip, but I finally got one. I was super ecstatic from the moment that I knew that we were going. It was fun to be able to go over there and see what kind of the type of basketball that they play, and just to have that kind of exposure to play so early against older women, for us and for the younger kids.
Is there a specific thing you did that sticks out to you from that trip?
Oh shoot, everything. I was grateful for everything that we did. I don't care whether it was a nap. I was in France. I was napping in France. Who do you know that can say that they were doing that?
Had you ever been overseas before?
I have. I went back in high school. I went to Italy for about 4 or 5 days. Yeah, for some basketball stuff too. So that was fun.
And Jenny sort of alluded to it when she was up here talking about women's basketball. There's no off season. There's 20 leagues all over
Yeah,
the world, really.
yeah.
It, was that sort of preparation maybe for some of the things that you'll probably be going through here?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely good to go out there, and for me and T. Rob, and then anybody else who, after their college career, is looking to play for longer, whether it's here or overseas. It was just good for us to get that kind of experience, to know what it was going to be like whenever we got there, whether it was in France or somewhere else in the world, another country.
Maddie, you can get to the rim just about any time, create your shot any time, but and Taylor obviously can shoot it from anywhere. But how does Anna coming back help you guys out offensively?
Anna's gonna always be one of those players that she's definitely had some injuries and hasn't been able to finish the season. But I've noticed that every single time that she's come back, the next season she's played the same and has that same kind of drive and that same kind of fire that she wants to get to the rim and she wants to do anything that she can to help us win. So it'll be another body, another piece to the depth of our team that she's going to be able to add.
With that, like, how do you balance like staying aggressive and like attacking, and then like distributing the ball and getting others involved and getting them going too?
I mean, it takes reps. Playing up and down with our team in practice, that's when this kind of stuff matters the most. That's why our friendship mattered a lot. It was just a time for us to uh, get the newcomers and Anna. She hasn't been there for half a year, but just to get them back in with us and playing in our system and playing with us to get our team chemistry better.
How much different do you expect your game to be this year? And what are some areas specifically where you really tried to make strides?
I think, of course, being more consistent. That's been a goal of mine every single year since I've been here. Is just to be more consistent from the 3 point line. But also defensively, I feel like as a leader is my job and my other teammates' jobs and my other leaders' jobs to kind of own in on defense. Like, we know that we can score the ball on offense regardless. We're going to score 90 points, 80, 90 points a game. We just have to stop people from scoring 80, 90 points with us. So I think just bringing defensive intensity every single day and just to show them that this is what it takes to win games and to win big games.
You talk about the defensive side. One, do you feel a little bit better
Yeah, for sure. I think we're still going to be playing some zone 2 because our zone is really good.
Yeah.
But just being able to have extra bodies and extra length coming from the bench and on the floor is just going to be a major piece for us. Just knowing that we could possibly have a rim protector and somebody who can step over and block shots or even just guard a big, it's just going to take a lot of weight off of our shoulders as a whole.
What did you see from the freshmen so far, and how well are they kind of meshing with the team?
They've been meshing pretty well. I mean, they've been putting in the work just like us. They've been looking up to the upperclassmen to know what to do on offense, defense, and whatnot, and they're listening. And they're trying really hard to, play their role on the team.
What's been the evolution of your relationship with Taylor and Anna? Obviously, it's pretty unique that 3 players have been together for as long as
I know, right?
have. But how has that sort of come along, the group of y'all, and how does it, especially off the court, and how does it make y'all better on the court?
Man, we've been, the 3 of us have been through a lot. We've been through 2 different eras of coaching up here, and I think that we've learned to appreciate our relationship with each other a little bit more. We understand what it's like to be on both sides, the winning and the loss column. So I think just bringing that kind of expertise, well, not expertise, what's the word? Lost my train of thought. That's how to experience, yes. For the rest of the team, just helps us be able to talk to them too. Be like, hey, we know what it's like to lose, we know what it's like to win, and we don't ever want to be on the losing side. It also brings a sense of urgency. I think we've been able to push that on them, like, hey, this is our last year, and we don't want to be on that losing. We don't want to be on the losing side anymore.
Is it weird to finally be there?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet for sure. You can definitely feel the time ticking down, the days going away. But I'm excited.
Anything else from Maddie?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Aubrey too. You played against her.
Mhm.
What's it like being her teammate now? What does she bring to this team?
No, she definitely brings the ability to stretch the floor and keep the defense honest. I think that she's gonna create a lot of space for everybody and we'll be able to find her for open shots if they do help over, which defense shouldn't. And I think they'll know that pretty soon. And I think they have known that because she played at Iowa State, so we know that. But yeah, it's been a blast playing with Aubrey. We get her to talk a little bit more, but she can shoot the heck out of the ball.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.